And I'm closing now. Jesus has done one of the greatest things that has ever been done. And the text says they were there because of Jesus. The text says that Elijah and Moses talked with Jesus. The text says Peter said, Lord, it's good for us to be here. The text says God said, this is my beloved Son in whom I'm well pleased. But when I look at the text, I don't see anywhere where Jesus said, watch me now. He has been transfigured before their very eyes. He has been changed before their very eyes. But if you notice, he does not brag. Have I got a witness? He doesn't say, look at me, or I this and that. And what I learned about Jesus is that when you pray and you pray to him, and when you're praying and praying to the Father, and you're dependent on the Father, whatever experience the Lord allows you to have, don't brag about yourself. He remained humble even though God had exalted him. Have I got a witness here? So I want to encourage you, no matter how high the Lord may lift you up, remain humble in the hands of the Lord. Have I got a witness here? I'm glad. Yes, I'm glad. Jesus said, the Bible said, they did not tell what they saw in those days. They did not tell what they saw in those days. Ooh. But a few years later, Peter remember what the Lord had done. A few years later, Peter found himself recalling what the Lord had done. So you know what Peter was saying? There's a holler on the inside, a praise on the inside that I just can't keep to myself. A holler stirring on the inside. Peter said, and I'm closing now, in 1 Peter chapter 1, in verse number 18, Peter said, we were eyewitnesses of his majesty. That's verse number 16. For he received from God the Father honor and glory when a voice from heaven came from the Father. This is my beloved Son in whom I'm well pleased. And what I'm trying to get you to understand, that when you pray and the Lord answer your prayer, I know they didn't tell it then, but I want to encourage you right now. If the Lord has done anything for you, don't keep it to yourself. Share